Hello and welcome to yet another Views from the Veranda. Well look, I thought I'd talk to you today about the importance of pest and building inspections from a seller's and a buyer's point of view, and how to make them work for you rather than against you. Well, with pest and building inspections, you know, they are a critical piece in the puzzle in terms of buying a house, especially at the prices of houses that are selling for at the moment. You have to make sure that you're aware of all the potential issues related to the property itself. So with a pest and building report, it will cover things such as structural issues, drainage, pest problems, if there's issues that are related to some of the equipment within the property itself as well. So it's very important that you actually look at how the report is put together and why things are being looked at in a certain way. So when a building and pest inspector, and sometimes they're the same person and sometimes they're separate, goes in and evaluates the property, they're looking at a number of different things. Things such as I mentioned to you, whether there's dampness underneath the house, whether there is actual issues in respect to any sort of substantial cracking or displacement of the footings of the property itself. So as I mentioned, some of them are major, and they will actually obviously need to factor into whether you actually end up purchasing the property or not. And a lot of them are in fact minor. I mean, most houses have minor issues. In that case, you can look at it from the point of view of how you come up with the price for the property and how you can negotiate around the price of the property. So it's important as well with reports. If a pest and building report is booked in, you have the opportunity to do so, and you're a purchaser, I would actually ask whether you can attend the inspection itself, so you're able to get first-hand information from the building and pest inspector itself. Otherwise, good pest inspectors and building inspectors are available to talk you through the report as well. So in respect to when you're looking at the reports, obviously a good report is fairly detailed. It has lots of photos. It's not just ticking a checkbox. And they are working to certain standards. So that's why you have things such as poor, average, above average and excellent. And that's how they often rate the different issues related to the property itself. Some reports will give you an indication of cost. I don't think that's necessarily a good thing, because obviously you can get different quotes and different costs for doing different things. But it's important for you to get advice elsewhere from a colleague, even the real estate agent, or someone who knows a little bit about building in terms of what the potential costs of these issues might be. So one of the things that's happening at the moment obviously is these pre-purchase building reports. This is where the seller gets involved, and this is one of the advantages from a selling point of view, in that you get the pest and building report done beforehand. You're able to evaluate the report, you're able to actually fix things that need to get fixed that come up, and then the report will be modified accordingly. And then you make that available at a discounted price to buyers, so it makes an easy entry, especially if you're running a thing like an auction or something like that. So look, don't be put off if you're a buyer. If it's a pre-purchase report, obviously you get the same warranties and your same guarantees when you purchase a property in regard to the report, and that's what a pest and building inspector is actually working under. They have certain warranties and guarantees. So look, it's very important from both sides of the coin, whether you're a seller or a buyer, to look at the importance of actually getting the report done and having a good look through over it. Now, a pest and building report is not a market appraisal. It doesn't tell you whether you should buy the property or not, or even what the price of the property should be. It's just a piece of information that can be used to evaluate what you think the property might be worth now and in the future. One of the other advantages of a pest and building report as well is that it actually does give you an indication of what work you might need to do down the track and when to schedule that work to be done. Anyway, if you'd like to know how pest and building reports are put together and how they might affect you if you are selling or if you are buying, contact us, message us. We're here to give you the best advice the Shire can give. Thank you.